has a new petition. Coco is melting the marshmallow. Okay. And we have a new host for Dear White People. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
What's up, girl?
Hello. Hi. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dear White People. This is Volume 3, Episode 1. I know that I mentioned that, there was a new host for Dear White People, playing off of the fact that Joelle is the new host. But before we get into that, we're the new host of the Dear White People After Show. I'm Porchia Carter, and joining me is the lovely Tyler.
Oh my God, thank you so much. So happy to be here.
Yes. We not only have Tyler joining us, but also joining us on the next episodes, we will have TK Trinidad and Benny Adams. Okay,
yes.
We got a full panel. We just not full on tonight. We giving you half and half. Y'all know what I'm saying,
right?
Okay, because we did that. Also tonight, we're going to be talking about Al's petition, Sam and her little hiatus she got going on, and how Joelle got the new job and she doing the thing. Before we get into all of that, so let me hear your top of the show thoughts.
Top of the show thoughts. We just jumped right in the very beginning.
Yeah.
We kind of picked up where we left off the last time, with Sam and Lionel meeting the voice that we've been hearing all this time. So that was. Sorry, there's a fly in here.
It's okay.
But yeah, then we got into a whole bunch of other things. We got to see Lionel a little bit more. I love Lionel.
Yeah.
I was happy to see him again. What about you?
I don't love Lionel. I mean, I love Lionel because I love people, but Lionel is not one of my favorite characters.
Okay.
I was happy to see Joelle. She's my favorite character. I was happy to see what Sam got going on. I was happy to see them, kind of real quickly wrap up this Order X thing because I was a little confused. And not only was I confused, they was confused too.
Everybody was confused.
So, Lionel and Sam was right here with me.
Yeah.
Just like you right here with me, okay?
Right.
It was one of those type of deals. So I'm excited that they, went through that. But as far as this episode, they unpacked it really quickly.
They did.
Really quickly. So let's get into our first topic, Al's petition. So Al got this petition, y'all. He run around town throwing it up in everybody's face, But, when he got declined from Sam, he was a little confused about it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Al in this whole situation?
Well, when he got declined from Sam, we kind of got to see her and her new vibe. Like, she's just not as passionate about the same things she was the way we've seen her in these past few seasons. Like, she's just more chill. When he came up to her with the petition, I would think that she would be really eager to sign it. She's all for
That's what
blackness.
he said.
Yeah, but she wasn't.
So was Troy. He wasn't with it either.
And they mentioned that people change over time and people are focused on other things and nobody's really paying Al any attention. Poor Al.
Nobody, and the thing is, nobody understands. I don't understand what this petition is.
Me neither.
Like, what is he getting people's signatures for? But we did see Abigail sign it real quick in a hurry because I guess she kind of like feeling left out because Troy has this whole session with his humor magazine writers and they talking junk and she doesn't feel a part. But she has a private conversation with Troy after and was quick to sign a petition when Troy declined it. It was just like, I don't know if she was going up against him on purpose or what that was, but, I don't know.
She did bring up something interesting, though, and I noticed when she was sitting in the room with the boys and they were having that discussion, they wouldn't let her speak. They wouldn't let her speak, and they kept talking over her. So I think she just feels like she's not being heard. So maybe that was her way of kind of like...
She probably felt like it was some toxic masculinity thing happening.
I think she did, honestly.
That's probably what it was. I don't know. But, he walks up on Lionel while Lionel is having his... I guess, doctor visit. We're going to get into that in just a second. But he interrupts that whole thing, and Lionel and Deontay ain't with it.
No one is.
Nobody is with it. No. And so, because nobody is with it, he goes, his last resort, he goes to Joelle and Reggie because, you know, Joelle doing her thing because she the new host, okay, of Dear White People. So he goes to her and they automatically sign it without even reading it. And he's just like, so y'all not going to read it?
Yeah.
Nobody else was with it after they read it, but they signed it without even knowing what it was.
Yeah.
Did you think that was weird? I thought it was weird.
I thought it was weird, and you never sign anything before you read it. That's not good. That's scary. That could have been anything.
That could have been anything.
But yeah, that was very strange.
You know who also felt like anything could have been anything?
What?
We going back to Lionel.
Lionel.
Okay, so first of all, the campus doctor.
Yeah.
The doctor on the bus.
The doctor.
Was it like a ice cream truck doctor type of deal?
It was like a traveling
RV
clinic. Yes.
Traveling clinic. I like that.
Thank you.
Traveling clinic. I think that's what we had going on there. So this traveling clinic, I love the way his name was spelled. It had D''Ante, like Deontay.
Love it. Love it.
And it was spelled with a U. So, you know, it's like Deontay. Like, not Deontay, Deontay.
Yes.
You know, they made that.
They did. They made it. They made it its own thing.
Black people.
We love them.
Dear white people, Black people would have put an apostrophe in any name anywhere. Okay?
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Okay. So I know that from experience. I got a sister with an apostrophe in her name. That's how she be. Shout out to Shantae. Okay. Because that apostrophe did not have to be there. But you know, mama did what she did. It's that. What's up? Okay. So there we go with that. Okay. So Lionel is having this thing where he's a little nervous because he been low key holding around. And he feel like he been holding around because he's high key monogamous. And it's a little rocky because it's like, how you gonna be monogamous to people who don't even like you for real?
Yes.
I don't know. What you think?
Well, okay. I like that they showed that because that's real, especially in college when people are just going buck wild and getting tested because, of course, you need to every so often. But that fear, I felt that fear in him and not knowing. Yeah. And the doctor asked him, did you use a condom? And he was like,
sometimes.
No, yeah.
But we seen it on last season when he was having sex with the boy who was his first, the one who just dumped him for being monogamous, who was his first. All he was using was lube. There wasn't no condoms involved.
That's not how you do it, Lionel. I don't think that's how you do it.
And then when he asked him how many partners he had, because I swear, the nurse, doctor, all of them, they be all up in your business, okay? All in your pants. But granted, they gotta be because they're doing an examination, okay? Y'all can have that. But anyway, so he asked him how many partners he had, and he like 2.5. What? What? How does that happen?
Half of one? I don't know what that means.
I think he meant that fellatio is only half of sex.
Oh, you only went halfway. We didn't get to home base.
Yeah, you just went to the mouth. That was it. Which is not a good, you know, I'm gonna leave that there. But anyway, I commend him for stepping up and knowing that, you know, his relationships have not always been protected, so let me go see if I'm still clean. I commend him for that.
I do too.
Because not everybody is going to go get tested often like they should.
No. And I know we'll talk about this later on, but it's bringing up, I guess, it's the first time we've ever seen anybody get tested in this show, and Lionel just so happens to be homosexual. And they didn't really specify what he was afraid of possibly getting when he,
I mean, he tested him for AIDS, though.
Yeah. And
HIV.
so I thought that was pretty interesting. The first time we see anybody getting tested is for that. And that we're going to talk about that later, like I said. But just the misconceptions and the stereotypes surrounding gay people and that whole situation. But I'm glad they touched on it.
Not all gay people have HIV.
No.
Not all of them contract it. Not all of them go through it. Not all of them have any dealings with it, period. But the fact that we have somebody bringing awareness to it, I totally respect him for it.
Absolutely.
Okay? Speaking of bringing awareness, allow us to bring awareness of how you can be ultimate fans for us.
Yes. So we love you guys. We're happy you're here with us. And we are the ESPN of
TV
Talk because of you guys, our supporters, our subscribers. If you're not subscribed to us yet, please do. AfterBuzz has a bunch of different shows for every genre. Drama, we have comedy, we have reality TV. So make sure you subscribe. If you're listening on Apple Music, iTunes, whatever, make sure you give us 5 stars. We really appreciate it. Continue to support us, and we will continue to provide these amazing shows that we work really hard on. So thank you for watching.
We appreciate you all.
Yes.
AfterBuzz is amazing. It has helped me grow and so many other people. And if y'all keep watching, we just gonna grow together. Okay?
That's right. That's right.
We grow it. Okay. So speaking of growth, Sam is having this weird, I guess, phase that she's in. Is not necessarily depression or anything like that. And she kind of clarifies it with Gabe when she lets him know, like, you know what, just because I'm lying around in the grass, becoming one with the earth and watching TV does not mean I'm unproductive or procrastinating. Mm-hmm. It means that I'm going through this process that could possibly be inspiration.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that?
I like it. It's real. I think that happens at that point in time. Sometimes it happens later in life for some people, but she's growing and she's starting to experience life outside of the whole radio show because that's pretty much all we saw her do in the past. And now she's just chilling, experiencing life.
She is really taking self-care seriously, as we all should. And I love what she's doing because that is kind of like the space that I'm in. If I could just be a little personal, that's just kind of the space that I'm in. Okay. So I know what she's going through. You know, you got to take some time from the world, from all the stuff you used to, and you got to find out who you are as you transition into somebody else, because, you know, with elevation comes separation. So she's separated from the Black Caucus. She's missing the meetings. Yes. She's not running with every petition that comes her way. And, you know, she's not spending as much time as she could with Joel. She's literally doing what she got to do, being in the grass, and she watching this crazy TV show. Let me tell y'all about it, okay? So it's like a Handmaid's Tale parody. Woo! And I love the way they do parodies on this show. It's amazing. So she's just all in, and that's literally my life right now. I'm all into the Handmaid's Tale, and I'm making sure that I'm taking my self-care. I'm not, I'm not watching social media right now. I'm not watching the world go on. I'm just, it's just me in my realm of self-care.
Sometimes you have to do it. So you are Sam. You are Sam right now.
I'm Sam right now. Welcome back, Sam. We missed you, girl.
We did.
We missed her. I, however, did not miss Gabe. I'm still upset with him from season 1 when he caught the cops on Reggie because he felt like it was about to get heated. That just shows that you're scared of Black people, or you're scared of what Black people could possibly do, which shows that, that's a little inside racist type of thing. But, we already covered that in the previous season, so I ain't even gonna get on that. But Gabe is having some financial issues in the family, as we see.
Yes, he
and
is.
Sam is working on, I guess, whatever she's working on, and he's working on more projects and documentaries too. So he need more camera equipment. His mama like, ain't no more. You need to do what you need to do to go find some more money somewhere else.
Yeah. And I don't know how I feel about Gabe either.
Yeah.
I don't like him, but I don't hate him. But I don't know. I don't think this relationship is gonna last very long.
They are in love.
You think so?
They are in love. Yeah. Yeah. Sam real deal love him, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Oh, dang it.
You know what? But anyway, that brings us to the new host of Dear White People, because Sam is taking breaks from everything. So Joelle, the Nubian queen, has stepped up to the plate. Like, what's up, y'all? So Joelle already gave us a rundown. She said, what's up? Melanin is back. Y'all ain't missed her, okay? Melanin is back. Not only is Melanin back, but she won't just have a one-woman show. She's going to be bringing special guests on, interviewing people about the different topics that she wants to talk about. How do you feel about Joelle being the new face?
I like it. She has a different tone to her. I think it's not as aggressive.
Yeah.
And it's good to be aggressive sometimes, but mix it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. I like her tone. The radio show seems fun. I like the idea of having people on to talk about different issues. So, yeah, I'm all for this. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm for it too. And what I really like is that even outside of radio, she has some real discussions.
Yes.
And, she's just letting herself evolve. She's letting herself evolve. But let's talk about how when Al comes in with a petition she signs it without thinking or without reading it, and then Reggie signs it too because he following whatever she do.
Yeah.
And they're a thing. Like,
they are a thing.
They are a thing. We don't know what kind of thing yet, but they are a real thing.
Yes.
So while they're having this conversation, Reggie just spit a little bit of knowledge, and he basically says, let me actually read what he said because it was real good. He said, people have to change because if people stay the same, then life would be like the third season of a Netflix show.
Isn't that wow? That writing
was great because third seasons of any show get really predictable, especially Netflix.
Yes.
But I'm sorry, Netflix. But third seasons of some certain shows get really predictable. And he wasn't the first to say this though. Sam actually said it, at the end of their flashback with the Order X thing,
Yes. Yeah.
So he did mention that, and it was just like their way of saying like we have to grow and we have to evolve and we have to change because Al was really hung up on the fact that everybody is changing. He was really pissed off about it.
Yeah. And that's real too, because in life, sometimes when you change, people, they get so comfortable with who you were that when you start to change, they think that you are switching up, leaving them behind. People get offended sometimes when you start to change and you grow because you're leaving them behind, and maybe that's how he feels. I don't know though. Al, what's going on?
Al, because Al has secrets and he wants everybody to stay the same so that he could grow with his secrets. And his secret was basically revealed. So when he leaves the trailer, he goes and meet with Silvio. And speaking of the trailer, I forgot to mention the fact that Lionel saw that same pyramid that the narrator of the show, who is the head of Order X, had on the blackboard.
Yes.
He saw that same period in Deontay's little office.
Yeah.
And it was like a weird thing for him. But anyway, so Al leaves the trailer and goes and meet with Silvio to re-up on his weed so that he could, finish selling to people. And Silvio had this conversation in Espanol, okay? I know muy poquito speak Espanol, okay? A little bit. But anyway, so they have this conversation in Spanish, and Silvio tells him like, you know what, don't let me tell everybody. You need to, I think Silvio was the author of the petition, but he like, don't let me tell everybody your real name is Alberto. So we find out Al's secret of, basically, this is my theory. This is why he wants everything to stay the same, because this man is not black.
He's not black.
Well, he may be half black, whatever, but he's not the black that everybody think he is. He's literally Latino American, or what is the term for, is it Afro-Latino?
Afro-Latino.
Okay, yeah. So he's Afro-Latino, and everybody be, bashing Sam about her mixed race situation that she got going on, and then now we have Al who's hiding his whole identity and then wants people to stay the same, but you need to come to terms with who you are.
You have to. And they all seem like they're welcoming. I don't think that they would turn against him or anything. Why else would he hide who he is? I wonder.
I have no clue.
There has to be something else. There has to be
something else. You know who else is hiding something?
Who?
Coco melting this marshmallow, okay? Because her and Kurt is getting it in for dear life.
They are.
She ain't letting up on that white D.
Nope.
Okay.
The counselor.
Okay, talking about some, I need therapy. Sexual healing therapy, okay?
It's the best kind.
Okay, but yeah, so that's her thing. She,
Yeah.
she got her, boo daddy, and he just so happened to be on the other side of the tracks.
I like the way you put that.
And she not letting that secret out, okay? She just gonna be,
I don't know if she should let that one out.
It's okay, yeah, because they real deal went in on Sam when they found out about Gabe. So she don't want that kind of scrutiny.
Yeah.
So we just gonna leave it at that. Well, that brings us to our top 3, okay?
Yes.
And for tonight's top 3, we're gonna let Tyler tell you what we're talking about.
Well, tonight we're going to do top 3 controversial topics so far in Dear White People. As you guys know, juicy topics are being brought up all the time, but we have 3 for you. So the first one is HIV testing, like I mentioned earlier, and specifically with LGBTQ+ and the entire community getting HIV tests and straight people maybe not getting tested quite so often.
Yeah, because they did mention that in the episode too. That's what that's what Deontay said.
Deontay. Yes. Yes. And usually that's due to stereotypes and just conversations surrounding HIV and everything. The second one is police brutality, specifically when the gun was pulled on Reggie at that blackface party in season 1.
That was like overall the moment where I almost cried on Dear White People, because the man literally was being outrageous.
Yeah. It was a scary moment.
It was a scary moment.
It really was.
Show me your ID and pulling out a gun. How did we get here?
Yes.
Like, it just didn't add up.
It didn't.
But yeah.
It didn't add up at all. And the third is interracial dating with Sam and Gabe. An interracial dating period.
Yeah, interracial dating period. They did touch on that topic, really heavily, and I'm glad they did,
because it's a conversation that is happening every single day. We're still talking about it.
And it's still touchy to some people, as we see Coco in the closet with her white chocolate Peter Weeder.
Yeah. Yes. You and these words.
With her white chocolate peanut weeder. Okay?
Yes.
All right. But you know what? We're not going to let Coco stop no show, okay? Because eventually what's done in the dark going to come to the light.
Amen.
Everybody going to know she got a new man in town and he don't got that much melanin or melanin at all. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Look, let me not be starting stuff, okay? That brings us to our news and gossip segment.
Yes.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So far, we haven't seen anybody guest star yet, but we will. And I don't know if you guys saw this Netflix promo, but there's going to be some familiar faces that you probably have seen elsewhere. Yvette Nicole Brown will be...
Okay, Yvette.
She's going to be popping up at some point. Blair Underwood.
Okay, foreign sexy Blair. Let me not say that. This man is married. We do not fantasize over married men, okay?
We don't do that.
We don't do it.
It's against the rules. Laverne Cox.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Me too. That's a good one. And then this one's unexpected. Flavor Flav.
No.
Yes.
Flavor Flav.
Yes.
That Flavor Flav?
That one.
I'm not about to play with them. They are not bringing Flavor Flav to Dear White People.
How is he going to fit into the...
How? And is New York coming with him?
Now that would be a show.
Are they going to have Tiffany Pollard? That is crazy. You know what? But you know what? I don't really have too much to say. But speaking of that news that we have, let's get predictions for the rest of the season. What you think about to go down?
Oh, God.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV prediction.
Okay, I think that we're going to see more exes pop up. More people are going to be showing their true colors. We're gonna figure out who's a part of that group. What's going on with that? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see sometime soon, I think.
Yeah, I'm ready to see what's up with that X thing too. And I believe that people gonna find out who Coco new piece of chocolate is. And what color the chocolate is. They're gonna figure it out.
They are.
I know I'm right on Coco, but that's just because she be real irritating sometimes. Sometimes you want to slap the mess out of her because she's sometimes real arrogant and bougie. Okay? I ain't never seen nobody more bougie than Coco.
With a capital B.
But we love you, girl.
Yes, we do.
Anyway, why don't you tell them where they can find you until next episode?
Well, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Miss Tyler Simone, and then on YouTube at Tyler Simone as well.
And I'm Porchia Carter. You can find me on all things at Porchia Carter. Don't forget, next episode, we're going to have TK Trinidad and Benny Adams adding to the panel.
Yes.
Till next episode, y'all.
Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.